Finding a parking spot in Dallas may become more challenging after the city passed its first significant change to the parking code since 1965. Developers say that change is going to help make room for more housing in the city. Fox 4's Lori Brown live with that. Lori.
Clarice, the idea behind the city's new parking code is to let the market decide how much parking is needed for a development instead of the city. But some residents are skeptical that developers will have their best interest in mind.
And then trying to get an emergency vehicle in here, you're going to be playing bumper cars. You know, it's just going to be bouncing off the cars.
Ronnie Mestas lives in the Los Altos area of West Dallas. The former Chicago resident says he's concerned Dallas is using a Chicago-like parking code, but without the Chicago-style vibrant public transportation system.
I wish Dallas would be like Chicago if they had the amenities, transportation. You know, we already know that we don't know what's going to happen with dark.
Dallas City Councilman Chad West has been working to reform the city's parking code for nearly 6 years.
Our city's parking code is wildly out of date. It was written in 1965 and has had only minor changes since then. You can see this picture of North Park Mall when it first opened in 1965 and the fields that surrounded it.
He argues the current parking code mandates hinder new housing and business developments.
We know from books like Paved Paradise that parking garages increase the cost of affordable housing by 27%.
The new code adopted by the City Council Wednesday will eliminate parking requirements downtown and by DART stations. It will also remove mandates for office and retail and bars and restaurants under 2,500 square feet. And parking requirements will be reduced for large apartments to 1 space per unit, down from 1 space per bedroom.
I biked here today. I did not use a car parking space.
At City Hall Wednesday, advocates in favor of parking reform argued once parking becomes more challenging, public transportation will improve.
More people would take transit to see friends or go out at night if the activities were actually close to transit.
But Oak Cliff homeowner Laura Palmer says her neighborhood has learned it doesn't always work that way.
They will park on sidewalks. They will park on empty lots. They will find a place to park. That puts the burden on us as neighbors.
As a senior, I don't want to carry my groceries more than 5 or 6 car lengths to my house.
Dallas City Councilwoman Kara Mendelson was the lone vote against the new parking code. She called it overly urbanistic and said it did not fit the needs of far north Dallas. Clarice.
Lori Brown live at Dallas City Hall. Lori, thanks.